Hey family, I'm going to speak with you today really briefly, something that's burning in my heart, and it's a fire. I have to get it off my chest. In meditation, I felt that I'll be speaking with a few people. There are some things that you are desiring and some things that you're really wanting, and it seems as if it's in far reach. Okay, and when I say that, it seems like it's almost damn near impossible for you to get it, or you're feeling as if there's a lot of things that's holding you back. Okay, and so we're going to deal with it today, and I'm just trying to help you win. It's all about winning, and it's all about being the best that you can possibly be. I've In meditation, I was reminded of a few of Muhammad Ali's quotes. Okay, I'm going to give you one. It says, a man who views the world the same at the age of 50 as he did when he was 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. Now, it's all about self-growth, okay? And when I talk about self-growth, understand we're aging, okay? And a lot of time's not on everybody's side, but it's about living in the moment and constantly growing. And you can't grow unless you're willing to step outside of the box and do something different. Yeah, you'll be criticized about it, no doubt. People gonna look at you, say you lost your mind. Oh, she can't do this. He can't achieve that. How? That's not the way it is here. Oh, a new sheriff's in town. Somebody's been studying. Somebody's been reading. Somebody has a desire. The ancestor has placed an energy, a desire, a burning fire in some of you to bring change. And you're wondering how. You're taking too much time on the how instead of prepping and preparing yourself for the event or the situation. Now, I also wanted to give you another quote from the great Muhammad Ali, and the late great Muhammad Ali. He said, "It is the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief, and once that belief becomes deep conviction, things begin to happen." Some of you start out saying things like, "I'm great, I'm beautiful." You say it just because you feel that it's power in doing so, and because you're inspired by so many posts on the Facebook feed, or people are igniting your fire through pictures, memes, whatever it is. You're just inspired. So you'll get on that train, that gang train, and you'll start your workouts, for health, and you'll start your diets, and you'll start your affirmations. But soon after, you'll stop. That's it. That's why you're not getting there. Anything that you practice on a daily basis, that's a ritual. That repetition of a habit, that's your ritual. And anybody that is successful to this day, or anybody that's a millionaire, they were faithful to a ritual. Your affirmations are everything. Now, I'm inspired to do this. I have passion for what I do. Your affirmations, and I'm looking through your soul right now, your affirmations are everything to you. Some of us are feeling low self-worth, and we're wanting to attract things that we are not. It's impossible. You understand? What is it for me to have low self-esteem, and I want to get some great king that has knowledge, that knows how to treat a woman? Anything that man does for me, I'm not going to appreciate it, because my self-esteem has been shot down. Is it my fault? A lot of times, maybe not, because we live by things, by the past. A lot of us are still living in our past. Forgive yourself. Get rid of the guilt. Move forward. It's too much to do. We got too much to do. You got to live in the now. You're breathing. Breathing is happening for you right now. Thinking is happening. You're a part of it. put your best foot first. Make up your mind today to pull into yourself enough energy. Sometimes you need help, guys. And when I say that, I'm just saying, you're looking at what we're doing. A lot of us are out here. We're doing rituals. We're meditating. We're praying. We're saying our affirmations daily. It's okay to get a helping hand. You need that. The ability, these shamans, light workers, we have the ability to see. A lot of us were born with this inner teacher, this intuitive energy, and as we would say in church, spirit of discernment. We were born with it. And it's a lot of this that you can't get in church, because the truth of the matter, when you're in church, you just don't have that platform to flow freely. So we step back and we make our own platform. And we want to reach a nation. It's important, queens, we got to pull ourselves up. We got to validate ourselves. In order for you to get that man or that thing, because it's not always about a man. Although we need our kings. Don't get it twisted. Okay, we need our kings. But sometimes you just got to get yourself together. But you got to feel worthy of it. And I'm going to tell you something. I've never had low self-esteem, because I was born to feel like I was great, and I've been here before. I've always had an old spirit, and I knew in my past life I was awesome. But I've dealt with other issues. I've dealt with rejection in other areas, and I just took the time to build myself up. I look in my mirror. You know why? Even before I knew about reflections, you know, the true science of all these things, I was doing it young. I'm beautiful. I'm wonderfully made. I love life. Life loves me. Today is the best day of my life. I'll win every time. You say these things, but I'm going to tell you what happened. I started, and I'll stop. I'll start, I'll stop. But once you continue and you do that above everything, when you wake up in the morning, you give your gratitude to the ancestors and the universal life force, and you go right into your affirmations. You could do it while you're putting on your makeup, while you're washing your face, brushing your teeth. That's the best time. Let's stop being petty, and let's get outside of our feelings, and let's get on the train where we're going somewhere. It's some people that's already on that train. I promise you, I don't mind putting down my ego, saying, hey, sister, brother, can you help me get where I gotta go? It's okay. But we as a people, we look at each other and we just pull apart for whatever reason. That we go through that separation phase. But who are we hurting? Ourselves, or our people as a whole. Because I am you and you are me, whether you want to admit it or not. I don't have any quorums. I don't have any quarrels or any ill will against anybody. It's too much energy. But I do protect mine. Okay? Affirmations. There are some of you, your job promotions. And you know, you have what it takes to get the job. But your energy's off. So they'll choose somebody else. But I can only promise you, if you get into that mirror and you start doing your affirmations on a daily basis and you build yourself up, if you don't get it this time, you will the next time. You got to be ready. See, you think you are. You think you are, but a lot of times you're not. We could tell people about their faults, but it's hard for us to get to the bottom of ours. Okay? So somebody said, oh, you're beautiful. You think so? Oh, I love your shirt. Oh, this whole thing. No. Or, hey, man, why don't you go ahead and run for president? Me? Man, come on. I mean, you know, I'm not a political person, but I'm just throwing this out there at you. Okay? Let's deal with self. Some of you has placed the carriage before the horse, and you're going nowhere fast. Okay? And so stop shying away from those spiritual things that we were born with before man gave us religion. It's going to help some of you. It's so many people, light workers on these pages on Facebook. And I know you may not be drawn to a lot of us. It's okay. It doesn't bother me one bit, because I have a people that's connected to me. Okay. And that's okay. But get to somebody. Sometimes you need that. Before we were introduced to prophecy in the church and all this, we had our people, our ancestors. They knew from the cosmos. They were getting their info from the animals. Their diets allowed them to do so. See, it's levels to this. And some people are sacrificing. Be very careful. And when you talk about somebody, I want you to get this. Guess what you're doing? You're talking about yourself. So learn to shut your mouth. Okay? Unless you're speaking a truth. Okay? Your truth, stating facts. And then you got to be careful not to be doing it in such a way that you're pulling somebody else down, because all you're doing is throwing shade on yourself. And so I don't want to get to rattling off, but I'm telling you, it's some of us that's got to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. That next level, it's going to be great, but you got to get ready for it. See, a lot of us are beautiful on the outside, but we're hurting on the inside. Go somewhere and see a light worker. Go get your energy healed. Get your chakras in line. Somebody needs help. You do. You go to church every Sunday, you're still broken. It's okay. It's okay. Somebody needs help. Somebody needs help. Now, I'm going to end it here. I'll be talking to you guys later, okay?